Hi, thank you for joining me for this review of this Hubsan F22 GPS 5.8 gigahertz FPV airplane RTF ready to fly version, supplied courtesy of Banggood.com for review. So yes, you heard me correctly, this has got GPS. It's got automatic return to home. It has automatic takeoff and land, has a 720p high definition camera, and streams with 5.8 gigahertz FPV. So this is a Raptor style and design. Comes nicely packaged in this box with a carry handle. Always like a box with a carry handle. And you can get this with an FPV screen, a monitor too, radio controller, and basically the wingspan is 310 millimeters or 8.74 inches, and the length or fuselage is 438.2 millimeters or 12.28 inches. So let me just get it out of the box. So this is the Hubsan F22 made with EPO foam. And here we can see the brushless motor, and it comes with a two-bladed prop. Here we can see two servos connected to the elevator at the back. Here we can see LED lights underneath the wing. Here's the 720p HD camera with a 120-degree wide-angle lens. This nose tip is just a soft nose tip. And we also get some decals to spruce it up a bit if you want. No rudder on this, so it'll perform similar to a wing. And then here we have the battery bay. And this comes with this 480 mAh 2-cell 7.6 volt 20C LiPo battery. That should be good for a flying time of 8 minutes. And it slots in here quite comfortably. Now we've got a USB port, and it does come with a USB cable, but the instruction manual doesn't say for what or why, so perhaps we can plug into Betaflight, we'll see. And then over here we've got an SD card slot, so that's great. We can record video straight onto an SD card in flight. And then here we can fit on the landing gear that comes separately. Also comes with two spare propellers. We also get this tool to help remove the propeller, and looks as though we get glue, so if we have any mishaps or anything breaks, we get glue, so that's quite good to see. And then this is the USB cable to charge the battery, so we just plug in the balance plug here into the USB cable to charge up the battery. Let's just see what this battery capacity has come in at. Coming at 52% of capacity, so it will need to be charged up fully before flight, and it's always good to check and make sure with a battery capacity checker that your battery is okay in case something's faulty with the charge. Put this back in here for now. Just tuck that balance plug out of the way. And then this just clips on nicely like that. So this is the instruction manual booklet that comes on a bit of paper. Very basic actually, but does give you the basic instructions. Like I say, it doesn't mention anything about what the USB ports or cable is for. And this is our radio control transmitter. So it has got a nice feel, got rough edges. You need to supply your own 4 AAA batteries that go in the back here. There isn't a screw that needed to be removed, but it does seem as though a screw can be put on if necessary. And then this right joystick is spring loaded. This is loaded to the left and right, but not for throttle up and down like that. Here's a stand. So with the version that comes with the monitor too, you can put the monitor into this clamp to fly FPV. Here's the main power button, so we just press it, red light comes on, and here's a Bluetooth connection button too. Here's the return to home, so a long press, because it has the GPS, should return to the takeoff point. Here's the take off button. It doesn't say too much about landing, but we could possibly land with that too. On the top here, there's a button to take photos, there's a button to take video, and then this is to do any trims if necessary. But when you power this on initially to bind with the aircraft, you should actually hold the camera button down, make sure the throttle level's down, press down there, then it enters into bind mode, and then you connect the battery on the aircraft for it to bind. Then to do a compass calibration, pull the throttle stick to the left here and then just toggle this. Then you can also calibrate the gyro, so this comes with the 6-axis gyro, and to do that then pull the stick to the right this time and toggle. The lights will flash and then go solid, and then that should be gyro calibrated. So this won't take off unless it's locked onto a minimum of 6 satellites, and which is good because that should ensure that it returns to the takeoff point when you use return to home. Let me just power this off. And this also has a 16 amp ESC and should be able to fly up to a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. The range is apparently about 100 meters, but I would suspect that it's probably further, but it's not a big craft, so you don't want it to sort of go too far and out of line of sight. And the micro SD card can take up to 16 gigabytes class 10 or UHS 1 SD card. So now I'm going to take it out and see how it performs. Okay, I've got the Hubsan F22 ready to test fly. First thing I've got to do, hold down the camera button here and power on the radio controller so that it can bind. Then I need to connect the battery. This is battery connected. Try and tuck these little things out of the way. We haven't got much space to work in here. Okay, so we've got a flashing red light there. Now to calibrate the compass, I'm going to pull the stick here, just wiggle this, and then turn this horizontally clockwise to set the GPS. That light gone solid yet? No. Oh, now the green light's flashing. So now with nose down, we turn it clockwise. And now both lights are solid, and that is the GPS calibrated. Now I'm just going to search and try and pick up FPV. Okay, and I've picked up FPV now on channel 6. Now to calibrate the gyro, push the stick to the right here and toggle. And now it's ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to just test and press takeoff. And just hold it a minute. Okay, let's just try that again. Okay, not the smoothest surface, but we'll see how it goes with those wheels. And stop the clock again. Press long, takeoff. Stop, try again. Finally in the air. Bring it around and up. Oopsie, accident, stop. Find my battery. This is my battery. Okay, so that resulted in an unplanned crash test instead of a flight test. But it was a hard crash and it landed on a hard surface, and surprisingly the damage was quite minimal. So no real damage to the body at all. This one landing leg just pulled out, but it just fits on there quite easily. The FPV camera dislodged and just got a bit of a knock there, but I can just glue that back into position there. The battery was thrown quite a distance away, but no real damage, just a slight knock there. But the main problem was that it bent this landing leg here, and when I tried straightening it, it snapped off. So I could have possibly hand launched it, but I wasn't comfortable landing it without the landing gear, and I'm not too impressed with these wheels. So I'll repair this and put better wheels on too, and we'll do a flight test when that's done and post it in a separate video. So please subscribe, like, comment and share if you like my videos.